I'm Natalie. I'm a software engineer making videos which respect people's time about tools for programmers building things for the web, and I wanted to speak this week about Cloudflare's Full Stack Week. Cloudflare is one of my favorite cloud companies, and it's always exciting when they release something new. Full Stack Week has seen the introduction of many interesting features to Cloudflare's platform, and my particular focus would be those features which further empower developers to build more compelling applications or web experiences. So this would be my top 8 in terms of things that were announced this week. Number 8 on my list is the Cloudflare Developer Expert Program. I'll leave a link in the description. So you can apply for it for yourself or nominate a friend. It gives you early access to new features, the ability to join calls with Cloudflare PMs, devs, dev advocates, access to a private community of power users, the opportunity to get sponsorship for open source work, and finally, the opportunity to get some of Cloudflare's best swag. Number 7 for me is Cloudflare's announcement to support TCP, UDP, and QUIC-based protocols for workers. So this is not available yet, but it is still a work in progress. And the new type of workers that this is going to support are going to be called socket workers. And I'd say this is exciting since it will enable a whole range of new applications to be built on the workers platform. Today, as it stands, while building with workers, you're restricted to only using HTTP or WebSockets. The 6th most exciting announcement from Full Stack Week are the network performance improvements. So Cloudflare wants to have the fastest last mile network of everywhere in the world. A few months back, based on a few metrics, they were the fastest in around 49% of the networks in the world. Today, Cloudflare is the fastest in about 66% of the networks in the world, and they say they're looking to improve further. Number 5 are the partnerships with CMSs and data platforms. So Cloudflare has now partnered with a handful of the most popular headless CMSs, so WordPress, Contentful, Sanity.io, and Strapi. In addition to this, Cloudflare has now open sourced an example SaaS application with a CMS that is built entirely on top of the Cloudflare platform. And in terms of databases and data platforms, which are used by the applications for persisting their data, Cloudflare has announced support for MongoDB Atlas and Prisma. Number 4 is the announcement that Cloudflare have dropped all egress charges, and I'd say that this is a direct response to all the big cloud providers who all have somewhat unjustifiably high charges for egress traffic. I'd say this is also in anticipation of R2, the object storage product which Cloudflare announced a couple of months ago, which very impressively does not have any charges for egress traffic. And number 3 on my list is the general availability of durable objects. So durable objects are a new and innovative kind of persistent and strongly consistent storage for Cloudflare workers that has been in open beta since April this year. So as of now, anyone can build with durable objects with the confidence that Cloudflare now deems this product production ready. On the penultimate number 2 spot is Wrangler 2.0. So Wrangler is Cloudflare's CLI tool for interacting with the Cloudflare workers platform locally. And in my opinion, it offers an amazing developer experience. In this milestone version 2.0 release, the Cloudflare team have added a whole other tool into Wrangler called MiniFlare. So the addition of MiniFlare into Wrangler means that by using Wrangler 2.0, you can emulate the Cloudflare workers platform locally, and in my opinion, this is amazing. Other notable improvements added to Wrangler 2.0 are number 1, Wrangler can be ran without a config, and number 2, live debugging has been made meaningfully easier. Number 1 at the top of my list is Cloudflare Pages going full stack. So with this release, Cloudflare is showing us what their version of a Vercel or Netlify-like platform is going to look like. Up until now, you could combine Cloudflare Pages with Cloudflare Workers, but you had to stitch them together yourself. Following this release, combining Pages with Workers is incredibly straightforward. The file-based routing shows a great influence of Next.js and other similar frameworks on this project. It's also worth noting that support for preview deployments and Svelte is available immediately with many impactful features still in the pipeline. So that was my summary and things I'm excited about in terms of Cloudflare's Full Stack Week. Thank you for listening and hopefully see you next week.